I'm Dr. Patsy Sulak, founder of Living Well Aware, and I'm here with Dr. Jeff Waxman, my husband. And one of the excuses we hear from people a lot is that, Dr. Sulak, I don't have time to exercise, and I can't afford to go to the gym, or there's not a gym in my area. Well, even though we're at a gym, what we want to do is show you a workout that we do at home that doesn't require any equipment except your body. And it only takes a few minutes to do it. And a lot of times when we're really busy, we don't have time to go to the gym. We actually do this workout a couple of times a week in our living room. So what we're going to do is quickly show you some of the exercises we do at home that move all the parts of our body, and it works on all the 4 elements of physical fitness, which is, weight bearing, stamina, flexibility, and balance. And I've got my model here. Jeff is going to go through these routines with us. So Jeff, I'll get him to show. One of the first things he does is swing forward, swing back. And you can see him do it here. And he's bending at the waist. He's not bending his back, he's bending at his hips. And he's going back and forth. And what you have to do is do as much motion as you can. And you can do as many of those as you want, but he's just going to do a few now. The next thing he's going to do, he's going to do squats. And you can do squats up and down, or you can do them to the side, like he's doing. And if you can only move your knees a little bit, he can do a mini squat. Whatever you can do, start out where you can do, depending upon if you have a knee problem or not. But squats are very important. Think about it. We all need to get up and out of a chair as we age and up and off the commode. So that's really important. The other thing we do is we want to move all parts of our body, even our neck, because our neck can get stiff. And as you can see, Jeff is moving his neck forward, to the side, backward, and doing that several times. And we want to maintain our range of motion in our neck as we age. And the other thing is our shoulders. Our shoulders can get stiff. And Jeff's going to move his shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. He's going to do that several times, right? And the next thing he's going to do is he's going to do what we call
spine swing.
Spine swing. And he's got his feet planted, and he's turning from side to side. And when Jeff originally started doing this, he couldn't swing around very far. And what you do is at the beginning, you turn as much as you can, even if it's just a little bit. The other thing is moving your pelvis. And this is what is often referred to as Elvis pelvis, but you're getting your hips moving, and you're trying to hold your upper body stationary, and you're just moving your hips. And as you can imagine, this exercise can be good for a lot of things. Right? The other thing is working on our balance. Especially as we age, balance is so important. And Jeff's going to show you a routine here, and it's often called heaven and earth because he's pointing up and pressing down. Now, a lot of people can't do this, and when we first started, we couldn't. And what you can do is if you're having trouble with your balance, like I was having, go find something that you can hold on to, like a chair, and just lift up one leg. And then if you need to let go or hold on, you can, and see if you can hold it for 20 seconds, 30 seconds, do the other leg, and eventually get to the point to see if you can't hold it for a couple of minutes. But start at whatever level you can. Whatever level you can, because working on our balance is extremely important. Now, the other thing we're going to do is Jeff's going to get on, Jeff's going to do a lunge. And first of all, you can just do it walking. Step 1 foot forward, 1 foot forward. And as you get better, you can do it a little bit faster. You can actually hop forward. And then you can get to the point where you can do it really fast. And as you can imagine, that can really get your heart rate up. But at the beginning, just stepping forward in place. So once again, this can really get your heart rate up, which is excellent. Excellent. Now, working on our core is so important. And this is something Jeff and I weren't doing, but we've learned that we've got to do this now. As you can see, Jeff is on all fours here. And what he can do is he can go ahead and get on his elbows, and now he can raise his butt up and get off of his knees. And this is what we call being in a plank, where you're on your elbows, and this is good for your upper body, it's good for your core. Now, if you really start working on your strength, you can actually get into a full plank, a full plank. And at this point, you could even do some push-ups. Jeff, do a couple of push-ups, okay? Or you can do push-ups on your knees. Babe, can you get on your knees and do a push-up on your knees, okay? Yeah. Or we can do what we call buns up, buns down. But once again, start wherever you are. Even if it's just on your elbows and on your knees, start at one level and see if you can't work up. And there's some other things you can do on core. And Jeff's going to go, he's going to move back and then swing forward. He's going to try to reach. This is good for your waist. This is good for your core. He's going forward and back, forward and back. And once again, all he's using is body. This requires no equipment, no equipment. Okay? The other thing is working on abs. And you know, if you haven't been doing abs and you're sort of out of shape, the one thing you can do is just raise your legs. See if you can raise your legs as high as you can and put them down. And raise them up and put them down. Or have your legs all the way down and see if you can't raise your body up. And even if you need to use your arms to push up at the beginning, doing that. And after a while, seeing if you can't touch your toes.
I can't touch my toes.
All right. And once you get really good at it, you can lift both at the same time, like Jeff can do. But that takes a while. That takes a while. And exercising our back is also really important. Jeff's going to show an exercise now where he's going to work on his back. And some people call this Superman or swan dive, where he's actually lifting his legs and his feet up. Or he can do contralateral, lift up one leg and one arm and the other leg and an arm. Or you know, do them one at a time, do contralateral, or do both at the same time. And this really works on the core, works on the lower back. And this last exercise is the one Jeff likes the most, where at the end of your workout, you just get to lie, work on deep breathing, think about the day, think about who you need to lift up today, who you need to forgive, and just be at one and get ready for the day. So there's some things that we can all do. We can work out at home. But this workout right here, as you can imagine, Jeff worked out every part of his body, didn't require any equipment. You can do it on your carpet, and it's a great way to start the day. Make movement mandatory. It's an essential element to health and happiness, and it's all about living well aware.
The exercises you just saw were actually created by a former gymnast named Dan Millman. His website is thepeacefulwarrior.com. If you go to his website, sign up, he'll email you video links teaching you how to do this very same series of exercises or modification. You can get them all done in less than 4 minutes.